Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes! We are back with the brilliant Hogwarts Legacy on the PlayStation 5, and we are playing through this game on hard mode, and I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now, in the previous video, we've got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff done. First things first, we finished rescuing a boy named Archie. We then spoke to Natty, and she told us that in the future she's going to contact us when she has more details about these three people that were friends with Archie's dad, who was killed by Harlow, so that we can chat with them and hopefully get even more evidence that we can then take to Officer Singer and get Harlow arrested. So we got that done in the previous video, and we're just waiting for Natty to contact us now. We then took part in another round of Summoner's Court, and we beat another kid named Samantha. We then finished an assignment for Professor Hallow, Professor something, and we finished an assignment for her, and we've unlocked the spell Bombardment, and we've also spoke to Deke, who is currently teaching us how to breed animals. Now, we've captured a male and female Thestral, and we've also bought the spell that we need from Scroll and Tomes, and we've now got to go back to Deke, set up the pen, and then we can start breeding animals. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to head back to the Room of Requirement, speak to Deke, set up this breeding pen, get one of the Thestrals breeding, and then once that's done, we are going to proceed to speak to Poppy, who needs our help involving the poachers. So we've got quite a few things we can do today, so let's get straight into the action. Apologies for the somewhat long intro, but we've got a lot of random stuff done in the previous video, but the most important thing being the mission involving Archie with Natty, because all of that stuff involves Harlow. And obviously, Harlow is Rookwood's right-hand man, so if we can get that guy taken down, that will be a big blow to our enemies. So it's a very important thing to do, really. But I don't think you have to do it. I think you can ignore those missions, because they're not actually main missions, you know. So, to be honest, we don't even have to do them. But this next one we're going to be doing is a main mission. You do have to speak to Poppy. But right, let's go back to Hogwarts and let's speak to Deke. Hogwarts and the Room of Requirements. Lovely, some more Dittany leaves and some more mallow sweet. And also, whilst I'm here, I purchased a composter that will create fertilizer for us, and then when you place it on your flowers, you'll get an additional one. So it's good to use on like mandrakes, chomping cabbages, and things like that. So we're gonna get one of those set up. I'm gonna set it up over here. Let's get rid of these. I'll leave that gothic thing there. I think we should have enough room. Oops. And then I'm gonna stick this here. And I think it's down here. There we go, a gothic composter. I think it should fit in over here. I think there's enough room. Oh, it's because it's not facing the right way. There we go, we just managed to squeeze it in. To be honest, I don't like how that gothic composter looks. I prefer the herbology looking one. That looks disgusting. Look at it though, look at all those little pitchforks and stuff digging into it. That's flipping nasty, isn't it? That's nasty. I've rescued the Thestrals and brought the spellcraft from the pen, for the pen.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Well, we're going to conjure it in the swamp area, because that is where we are placing... Oh, look. We've unlocked the swamp area, but we're going to place our pen in the beach area, because that's where we've placed our Thestrals. Get out my swamp! Well, at least we can breed a couple of Shreks in there. Man, I'll tell you what, WolfTheWolf, every time I saw some of the later Shrek films...
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals.
No, we don't, mate.
Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
They're not going in the swamp. That's not the perfect place for the Thestrals. They're going to the seaside, mate. But I always thought it was weird in the later episodes of Shrek, when Shrek and Fiona had the babies. Their babies were so dodgy looking, weren't they? Oh, they looked so weird. Now, Shrek is a film that I love, but it's something that I can I normally watch stuff when I'm eating. That's the only time I really watch things. Like, it took me to get through John Wick 1, 2, and 3. It took me 4 months to get through those 3 movies, because I basically would watch them for like 10 minutes when I was eating, and then I wouldn't watch them until I eat the next day. So, that's the thing. Shrek's something that I would watch when I was eating, but you can't watch Shrek when you're eating, because he's an absolute fucking degenerate. He does so many disgusting things. It makes you not want to watch it when you're eating. So there's certain channels on YouTube that I can't watch when I'm eating, because they always say disgusting shit, and it aggravates me. Because the only time I really watch YouTube or films is when I'm eating, because I'm just too busy the rest of the time. There we go. That's the breeding pen done. Right. Now we're going to have to mess about with our Thestrals. I'm going to keep you in there, and we're going to place a girl. I think these two can breed together, and we're gonna these two will just have to be sold, and we're also going to release these ones in here too. Species limit. Oh well, these ones are have to be released inside the other vivarium. There should be enough room in here. Oh, it's because we've got the unicorn in here, that's why. Alright, we will release them in the other one. Okay, this does take a while for things to breed. Oh yeah, we can use the one we got for pre-ordering. It's like 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go and do the mission with Poppy, and if we have time, we'll come back here at the end of the video, and we will speak to Deke. Better quickly give all of these little guys a brush whilst I'm here. Shouldn't really do this, because it does take a while to do. But I always recommend, if you are playing this and you need to do something, put yourself in one of the vivariums with the automatic feeder. Then just go and make yourself a cup of tea or something, or go and do the washing up, or do the hoovering, or whatever you've got to do in the house, some sort of chore, and then come back to the game, and all of them will be fed. And then you can just go over and brush them all quickly, and you can get yourself... Oh, there you are, Thestral. And then you can get yourself a bunch of materials a lot faster, because when you first come in here, it takes so long for this feeder to feed them all. Still quicker than you doing it, but not that much bloody quicker, to be honest. And they all take about 4 years to walk up to the feeder as well. It probably is quicker to just feed them yourself, actually, thinking about it. Right, let's have a quick butcher's in here. Oh, you've already eaten, you have. Cheeky little devil. How did you already eat? Oh, man, look how they eat. Look at their little tongues. Just imagine that going up your nostrils and them trying to eat your bogies. Could you imagine what that'd be like in your nose? Oh, man, nah. Not a fan of that. Alright, you are all driving me insane. I'm going to come back and do this later. Okay, let's go and speak to Poppy. Right. She said she's got some information about the poachers, if I remember correctly. Fire and Vice. Poppy is waiting in the area to the far north of Hogwarts as the broom flies. That's very specific. I wish the map was a bit faster to use. That is one gripe I do have with this game. Lovely. All the way over to Jackdaw's tomb. Ah, such fond memories of Jackdaw's tomb. So satisfying to listen to Merlin say the same set of dialogue 55 times in a row. Oh, man. Just a word of warning. I'm waiting for the doctors to... I meant to say this at the start of the video. I'm waiting for the doctors to call me back, because for those of you that saw my Seasons playthrough, you'll know that I mentioned that I've had a hernia. I've had a hernia for many years. I've had it for either 4 years or maybe since 2012, but it's never really caused me any issues. If you don't know what a hernia is, just Google it. But the hernia that I've had over the last probably 3-4 months has gotten progressive. Well, over 4 years, it's got progressively worse. But these past 3 months, it's become like some days it's unbearable pain where I'm like bending over, holding my flipping groin, all sorts of pain and that. And I think it might be time to. The thing is, the only way to sort it out is with surgery. And I'm waiting for a call back from the doctors for an emergency appointment so they can check it out. So, depending on what they say, you know, I could at some point have to have surgery in the future. So, yeah, just a word of warning, the phone might ring soon. And I may be gone in the future for a day or two whilst I have surgery. So, just a little quick update. But yeah, it's been causing a lot of pain. And it's protruding a lot more than it used to.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horndale Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly.
Bastards.
The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
That sounds suspicious. Yeah, where you taking me, Poppy?
Keeping things from Gran, aren't we?
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
Well, after this mission...
This way.
After this mission, Gran won't be wrong. This is a very ill-advised mission that we're about to do. You wait till you see what we do in this mission. It's flipping crazy, mate. The chances of us dying in this mission is probably higher than any other mission we've done. Like, I'm talking about like them actually dying for like real, permanent death.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
I don't like centaurs. Ever since I played Disney's Hercules and I was stuck on that centaur boss for about 4 years.
You choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
We're children! I forgot about that bit.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Yeah, but we're children. Children ain't going to be working with the poachers. Kids love animals. Well, most kids. Unless they're going to be future psychopaths when they get older, then they don't love animals.
That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
Yeah.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
I don't like dugbogs. Disgusting creatures. Pain in the arse to kill as well. There's a lot of leeches around here.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Well, that looks like goblin gear.
Revelio.
Oh, I also used a talent point in the previous video to upgrade my Revelio. so it's now got a much larger range.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Well, maybe they haven't left. I mean, there's the fire's still smoking, so they're probably still using this camp. That's probably why they ain't took their stuff with them. Look at all the flipping animals they've killed. What a bunch of arse, man. If you're a poacher and you're watching this, go fuck yourself, mate. You can unsubscribe from me instantly. Don't watch me, scumbag.
Pelt. Poor beasts. Revelio. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Yeah, maybe we should leave the area then. Where'd you get that from? You can't just pull a random pint out of your pocket. Where'd you get that from? I told you to open the bag. Oh, it was there. Don't just drink random flipping beer that a bunch of poachers and with all this metal everywhere, potentially goblins have been drinking from. You're going to probably catch something, Merlin. I'm pretty sure you lived through COVID as well, mate. Everything's infectious.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Well, not really. The poachers work with Harlow. Harlow works with Rookwood, and Rookwood works for Ranrock. So goblins work with Ranrock. So it kind of makes complete sense, actually, Merlin. Makes complete sense.
Anything interesting?
Not really, except for the goblin metal, but I don't think that's really that interesting.
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here.
That's true, I do know what's going on here.
I don't have a good feeling about this.
I really shouldn't have named myself Merlin. Come on, Poppy, I've got to follow you. Fucking hell.
Goblin and poacher interests align.
No.
Down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
I mean, I like you.
It's safe from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
I don't think we need to go in there being sneaky. I think we can take them down, Poppy. There's only 6 of them. Oh, you cheeky bastard. I need to remember to use stupefy. Oh!
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Revelli. Only one way to find out.
Flipping annihilate. Oh, I accidentally made a barrel flow. That's probably why I got sneakily smacked in the butt. I obviously missed them with the flipendo.
Reparo.
How are they even managing to use that tent if the bridge was broke?
Revelio.
Man, there's so much stuff to pick up round here. A burgundy robe. Very nice. Alright, yeah, I remember this mission. Yep.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Okay. Right, let's bust out the disillusionment then.
What I wouldn't give to be a Demiguise right now.
Am I going to be able to take him from the side?
Don't know what Victor was sinking straight in a
Lovely. Man, look at those dragons. And you can see that they've got the goblin necklaces around their neck, the thing that they use to control them. The same dragon that we met at the start of this game had a goblin necklace around him, and it was covered in that goblin dark magic, the same magic that Ranrock uses. So obviously this is why we saw goblin stuff in the area. I'm guessing I'm not allowed to go this way. No. Okay, why did I kill that guy then? Could have just snuck past him. Well, he deserved to die anyway, the poacher git, but... yeah. Ah, look, there you go.
Family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want.
Petrificus totalis.
I haven't upgraded my Petrificus totalis yet, where it can hit multiple people at once. I definitely need to get that at some point.
Revelio.
Steady.
Petrificus totalis.
But when you get close to them, you can see their health bar goes grey, so you know if you're going to kill them in one hit, or if you're just going to do big damage to them. So it's nice that that pops up, because then you know whether to do it or not. I'm hearing a lot of attacking noises at the moment. Can you hear that? You can hear like zappy noises from the DualSense.
Revelio.
Oh look, they've got hippogriffs in cages. And a goat, a random goat.
You're having a keen eye. Take me, for instance. My eyes are...
Did you hear those goblins? Ranrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we?
I like your thinking, Poppy. I should probably sneak in there though.
Lightfooted's the word.
No, I'm only going to take down a few, like quietly.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Sweet. Yeah, if we could take the dragon egg and we could stick it in our vivarium, we could have ourselves a pet dragon. Now that would be cool, wouldn't it? Imagine being able to ride a dragon around instead of like a hippogriff or something. That'd be cool. Hang on a second, I'm just robbing the place and having a quick apple. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Is that another? Oh, we've got enough Wigan World potions. We've got 25.
Aloha Mora.
You'd think that they'd put some sort of special spell on the lock where Aloha Mora doesn't work. These are always fiddly to do, these. That's such a beautiful egg.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Oh, I don't know, man. If I stay sneaking like this, I could probably take out most of the room. And there is a couple, I think there might be a couple on the ledges, though.
Come on, messing about.
Oh, fucking hell. Shit. Lovely. Is that it? Oh no, it's not.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
I know, very nice of me, eh? Oh shit, what's that? Oh, she's turned into a wolf. Hey, no, bad wolf. Shit, that wolf is hitting bloody hard. I think we got her. Look at that git over there. He's casting fucking fire spin. He thinks he's a Charmander. Man, this executioner is doing a lot of damage. Well, he just fucking cast a spell on himself. Because you are supposed to interrupt certain enemies, and you could do such great damage to them. Similar to when, Similar to when you like get a troll to run into a wall, stuff like that, and they take extra damage. You can learn the weakness of all enemy types by just looking at your collection tab.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
All right, don't rush me, Poppy.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Go on, chomp on them. Oh, well, that's it. See, look, she didn't even discriminate. She was going to kill us. That's a naughty dragon. Now, don't smile. She tried to kill us. That's a lie. The Incendio don't have no range like that. That's bullshit. Should have used Confringo to make more sense.
This way.
Man, they're gonna be livid with us. Laboured breathing.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
What should we do with the egg? Yeah, I would like to know. I'm not exactly very knowledgeable about raising a dragon.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
That'd be perfectly fine. I'll put it in my vivarium, or whatever it's called. Nobody will know. Unless the dragon starts eating my other animals, then that could be a bit of a problem. We might have to get rid of it then. Do you think the poachers will retaliate? That's a stupid question. What a stupid question. We're going to ask it, though.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
Oh, fantastic. Well, you know, it's all good. I've only got like a group of goblins, a group of bandits, and a group of poachers trying to kill me. It's all good. Let's get out of here.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
I was expecting you to teleport away. But nope, she's just having a nice stroll. You shouldn't be walking through the woods at your age, especially as a little girl. You shouldn't be walking through the woods at this time of night on your own. Like, and I think you're going to go through the Forbidden Forest. I thought she was going to fly then. You're going to go through the Forbidden Forest as well, and the centaurs are not happy.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Yeah, we've been here for like half a year at the moment, haven't we? I think we've made a lot of progress. Hang on a minute. I think Poppy just teleported. I heard that spell noise. What'd she walk over there to do it for? I think she teleported. Maybe she didn't. Unless she's over here. No, I think she did teleport. Okay, what we got to do for Professor Weasley then? We haven't seen Professor Weasley for a while. I think I've already done most of it. Oh, we got to collect a couple of field guide pages. Alright, well one of them is at Hogwarts, so we'll grab that one. And then after that, I'll speak to Deke because I want to check out the baby Thestral. And we'll get that mission done as well. And then next time, I guess we'll finish up Professor Weasley's assignment. Because I think this is all the only missions we've got at the moment. We've got some side missions, but they're like continuing side missions. Like, you know, to find all of the Debbie Guises, find all of the Daedalian keys. Stuff like that, you know. We still need to speak to Sirona, I guess, and get that side mission. But I'm not too bothered about doing that for now.
You've nowhere to hide now.
I don't need a hide. I'm on a broom. I'm perfectly safe. Unless you've got a very good aim, that is, then I'm fucked. Hit a troll with his own boulder. Bloody hell. I need to start doing some of these dueling feats. Right. There's one that is underneath Hogwarts. I think it's sort of near where they would arrive on boats. Well, they arrive over there with the boats, like that little building there, I think. So, not 100% sure where this bit is. I better land over here, actually. I think we're going to have to swim. How is it unavailable? Let me land. There we go. Alright, sorry about this, Merlin. I bet you're absolutely freezing, mate. I bet your balls have gone all the way up inside your body. I apologise, Merlin. I'm sorry. But it doesn't let me land in the water with my broom, I don't think. When I came over here off camera, I brought the hippogriff with me, and I could not land anywhere. The hippogriff would not land because none of the floor was nice and flat. It was all mountainous. So I had to go so far out of my way to land the bloody hippogriff. That's why I refused to use the hippogriff, and I just used a broom now. Sorry about that. I mean, it is a lot more cooler flying on a hippogriff than a broom, but it's such a nightmare to land. Oh, look. An eyeball chest. What's that? Is that a leech? Oh no, just a bunch of rocks, ain't it? Yeah, there you go. Skipped them right through wood. Well done. Let's go and get myself a cheeky 500 galleons. I'm just so glad they're not like the mimic chests that you get in Dark Souls. God, those flipping mimic chests are such a pain in the arse. Because not only...
This is the underground harbour.
Not only are you being bamboozled, where you don't get your reward because it's a fake chest, but they're one of the toughest enemies in the game, those bloody
Revelio.
Mimics. Also, upgrading your Revelio is good for finding these pages. If you're ever wondering if there's any pages in the area, when you cast Revelio... Well, that was a bit creepy. When you cast Revelio, you'll hear like a little jingle noise. And if you keep casting Revelio and moving around, I think if you're wearing headphones, you'll get some like 3D audio or something. But you can sort of hear where they are. Even if you don't wear headphones, you can sort of, just by your TV speakers, it sort of leads you in the right direction. So just follow the sound of the jingle and go to the location of it. And then you'll find the field guide pages. Right, I guess I better put Deke's mission back on here. It has been 30 minutes, ain't it? And then we'll come back up to the room of requirement. Lovely. I've not had a phone call yet, actually, thinking about it. So I'm going to be recording another video after this. So, yeah, in the next video, there may be a ring. I'll have to mention it in the intro. Where did we put the... Ah, we put it on the beach, didn't we? You alright, Deaky? Should be having a chat with you in a minute, buddy. I think the festival should be done. No, it's not done yet. Oh, another 2 minutes. Alright, well, we'll hang around in here for a minute. Everybody's being fed at the moment. We can get ourselves another bunch of loot. I'm going to end up with so much stuff from the unicorn and all that. Man, I don't even remember. Oh, I think that's what the baby Thestral looks like. It does look pretty cute. Not one of the cutest, but Thestrals are not really that cute anyway, really, are they? I mean, they're not horrible, but they're not. They look a bit demonic. I love these little bloody guys, though. Look at them. These little, like, flipping Psyduck looking guys. They're flipping adorable. It's like a shiny Psyduck. Hey, thinking about it, I think shiny Psyduck is blue. Because I remember there being a event in Pokemon Go where there was a bit of a better chance of getting shiny Psyduck. And I played so much trying to get that fucking Psyduck. Walking around everywhere, capturing Pokemon, finishing the, I think it was the field task, because you have to do or whatever they're called in the game. And yeah, I didn't find a shiny Psyduck. Anyone's got a shiny Psyduck and wants to trade with me, yeah, let me know. In Pokemon Go. You could probably find my friend code somewhere buried in Twitter.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
I'm not coming there while you get roasted. I don't want to get in trouble as well. She's also my teacher, you need to remember that. So she's probably going to tell me off as well.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Bloody hell, man. Everyone's contacting me. Are we going to see it walk out, or is it? Yep, it is walking out. Oh, and the mum comes as well. Oh, that's nice. Oh, look at that little cutie. Hey, you want a brush? You've just been born, mate, but let's give you a brush. Not ready to be interacted with yet, apparently. Suppose it doesn't want to be brushed. Suppose it would make sense. A newborn baby animal. I don't think you want to pull out a very, very bristly looking rough brush like that on a newborn baby animal's skin. I feel like that might be a bit rough. Yeah. Oh well. Alright, Deke, we are finished. Oh, it wants me to groom and feed the offspring. Well, I was just trying to do that and it wouldn't let me. Maybe it's already had some dinner. Where you at, little Thestral? Go on, have some dinner. Gonna have to speak to Deke in the next video now, thanks to you, you little slowpoke. I know you've just been born, mate, but can you move your butt? It's about time you get a reality check. I know you've just been born, but you need a reality check. This is what life is like. It's always a massive rush. Alright, I'm going to have to end the video now, WolfTheWolf. We have to speak to Deke next time. So thanks for watching, WolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and join the pack today.